article. Why? Because it attracts benefits that attract poor people or the poor from all over the nation. And so despite what, you hear in the news about, people being employed and having all these job opportunities and what have you, there's a lot going on here in California, and the homeless population is growing. And you can see here, this is what I drive through most times, when I get on and off the freeway in the downtown area alone. You can see streets. And so, states number one in poverty because of its benefits attracting the poor, regarding California, must get serious about economic mobility. And so, Option Section July 11, California has the highest poverty rate in the nation because it attracts the nation's poor with its already generous welfare benefits and our wonderful climate. And so I've said this before in previous videos, with 12% of the nation's population, California taxpayers already support 34% of the nation's welfare recipients. So well-meaning tax people, or well-meaning people, I almost said tax-paying people, well-meaning people and groups try to do more for the needy. But in reality, they may just be attracting ever more to California from the rest of the nation. And so it sounds like it enables the poor rather than, try to help get people out of poverty. It actually attracts people who are in poverty to just stay in poverty and not really do anything about their situation. They just accept the benefits. And so what is the reason? And now, as a sanctuary state, California is, we may even be attracting the poor from other countries, the vagrancy laws. Okay, and so that's pretty much a short article, and this is a picture right here, and I thought that was something that you should look at. And this is just but one of many situations that I've seen, like if you get on and off the freeway of the 110, even in Pasadena, it's everywhere in California. If you go to certain places, you'll see where there's makeshift tents, people pitching tents. You'll sleeping under the overpass or under the underpass. I'm sure if anybody else has seen this, there'll be clothes, different various items that people would, I guess, they wear or whatever, and they're laid or scattered about everywhere, and then they have a cleanup crew that'll come ever so often, clean it up, and then it comes right back again. And so it's a huge problem. Anyway, you can see some of the comments. People are leaving. Party because they seem like they were so readily to and rather than fix the situation or find resolution, just rules when we have a problem happening right now, even the people that are here. And so it just doesn't make any sense to me. And that is why we have the problem with the middle class also losing out. There's a big, I believe, a big hidden agenda, and there's a lot of hush hush about things, but I believe on either side there's something that's not really being reiterated to everybody, the American people, that we're not being told. And since the problem is not even just within California alone, there's other cities that also other states that have also complained about different issues happening. I'm sure that California, by it having a nice sun and the beaches and what have you, it alone, just the weather, the climate may attract people, but there's other issues that are also attracting, like they said, the givingness. And so comes a time where you have to say enough is enough. So what are your thoughts and feedback on this? As of recent, I have not been on board with the Democratic, I guess, readiness to accept this type of behavior. They say they want to fix things on one end, and then the next thing we see, we have more poverty. You don't really see anything being resolved. And if you're going to fix something, then do it. Do what you say you're going to do. Don't just talk about it, actually do something. And so, and then when you see a little program come, it as fast as it comes, it goes. And so I have not really seen much happen with this situation. They always say they have cleanup, and then they'll like put them up in like hotels for maybe a week on end at a time. But then once that dies down, we're back with the same face, with the same issues again of homelessness. So anyway, with that being said, thoughts, feedback, comment on the situation. Thanks for listening.